What is up, everyone? You are very welcome along to this Leeds United preview here on Anfield Agenda. As always, I'm going to take you through my predicted 11 for the game, give you my score prediction, and ask you guys for your thoughts in the comment section. Please do drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button for me, and if you want to join us for the watch along on Saturday, we will be live 1 hour before kickoff over on the Anfield Agenda Twitch channel. Look, last night we teamed up with our friends at Circle, and it was such a success that we thought we would go again for the Leeds game coming up on Saturday night. If you do not know what Circle is, then let me fill you in, because it was such fun last night. I'm genuinely really looking forward to doing it again on Saturday. Circle is the all-new football sweepstakes game where the winner is decided by what happens on the pitch, and every single moment counts. Everybody who enters the game is put into a circle with the winner highlighted on top at all times, and at the end of the game, if you're lucky enough to be on top, you get paid out the pot. Sound easy? Let me give you a little twist. Well, the circle shifts left or right depending on what happens in the game. And because we had such fun with the goal gifter mode, that's exactly what we're going to do again on Saturday for the Leeds game. In the goal gifter mode, not only is whoever on top at the end of the circle, at the end of the game, the winner, but whoever is on top when a goal is scored in that circle will receive 20% of the pot, and that stands right throughout the game. So every time a goal is scored, whoever is on top at that moment receives 20% of the pot, and of course, if you're on top at the end, then you can win the rest of the pot. Not only this, my friends, if you don't want to play in our game, you can create your own game for yourself and your friends where you set the buy-in, you set the rules, and worst case scenario, one of your friends wins a few quid. As always, we want you guys to scan the QR code that you see on screen here now, or use the link in the description. If you deposit and place your first £5 in bets using our QR code on screen or the link in the description, our friends at Circle will match that and give you £5 in free bets to play along with as well. I must make you guys aware, Circle is only available to UK residents age 18 plus, and begambleaware.org is there for all of your safer gambling tools. Look, straight into it now. Leeds United on Saturday. What can we expect? Well, I'm hoping 3 points, and do you know what? I'm a bit brash here. I think we're going to give them a bit of a kicking. I really do. I think things are starting to click for us now. And I'm about to make a video after this preview. It'll be on out before this preview, so I hope that you've seen it. But basically, there's this myth going around that Darwin is a flop. There's a stat today doing the rounds that shows he scored more goals than Gabriel Jesus this season. You know that Gabriel Jesus that people are lauding for being a bargain or the signing of the summer? Our boy, the supposed flop, well, he scored more goals in less minutes. Don't know what that means, but to me it means that there's an inherent bias out there against Liverpool, and that people aren't willing to just put the nonsense aside and look at the facts. So look, with that in mind, what 11 and what score do I think Jurgen Klopp's boys are going to go out and put up against Leeds United at the weekend? Let's start with the score. As you can see on the screen there now, I am going to go with a 4-1 win for the Reds. All week I was thinking 4-0, go 4-0 Craig, go 4-0. But ultimately, I think Leeds will come. And in boxing there's a phrase, styles make fights. I think in football that sometimes happens as well. Jesse Marsh's team don't usually sit back in the fen. They like an open, expansive, high-tempo game of football, and usually that plays into our hands. Hence my prediction. It's not because I think Leeds are terrible, even though they are on a bit of a poor run, to be honest. Well, poor is me being generous there. They're on a terrible run, to be honest with you. But I do think we're going to give them a kicking at the weekend, but I think we'll probably concede. We've had some clean sheets. Maybe we'll concede one, so I could go 4-0, 3-0, 3-1. Ultimately, I rolled the dice, came up with 4-1. Who do I think is going to start in the game? Well, as always, I'm going to start with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. Alisson Becker in goal, and I think we'll see Ibrahima Konate come in alongside Virgil van Dijk. Now, this isn't because I want to drop Joe Gomez or anything like that. I thought Joe Gomez started off a little bit shakily against Ajax, but as the game went on, I thought he came into his own, certainly finished it stronger than he started it. It's more the case that I think Konate's back fresh now, ready to go. He'll, of course, want to get more minutes into his legs and up to speed before the World Cup, and we need to start rotating centre-backs. And I wouldn't be brave enough to rotate Van Dijk out for this game and put Gomez in alongside Konate. So I'm going to go Konate and Van Dijk at centre-back. Then into the full-back positions. Is there any doubt after the performances against Ajax? I thought both of our full-backs were, I don't want to say back to their brilliant marauding best, but certainly much improved than previous games. So no problems with me. Andy Robertson on the left, Trent on the right. My thought was maybe Klopp will rotate it and go with Costas, to mix it up a little bit, maybe get on the front foot. Wouldn't be at all surprised if that happened, but for me, I think it might be Robbo and Trent. Now we move into midfield, the area that has most of us I was going to say pulling our hair out, but I can't really be in that gang, can I? So this is what I think will happen. I think, again, we'll go with a 4-2-3-1 or some variation of that. So for the two midfielders in the holding roles, I'm hoping Thiago is back from his ear infection to partner Jordan Henderson in midfield. I have not been impressed with Fabinho this season. I know you guys haven't as well. I'm not saying he's finished. I'm not saying he's done. But if we're going to pick 2 from 3 that's available right now, and look, I'm aware Curtis Jones is there. I'm aware Milner's there. But I really don't want them starting games at this moment in time in midfield. I don't think Curtis Jones is up to it yet. And Milner, great fill-in. Great to come on for the last 20 minutes, half an hour, and it helps you out of the game. But for me, Thiago and Henderson, if both fit, should be in the starting midfield positions. Then, just ahead of them, behind the striker, Bobby Firmino. It's like the position he was born to play. It's absolutely ideal for him. And I'm loving seeing Bobby back to his best. Didn't get a goal against Ajax, but all in all, I think we're better with him in it, especially in this new formation that Klopp has us playing, where Bobby can drift into that hole. And sometimes by doing that, he creates space for players to run ahead of him as well. So for me, Bobby Firmino there. Now it comes down to who's on the left, who's on the right, and who's for the centre. And I have to say, I gave a lot of thought to Fabio Carvalho, and I wouldn't at all be surprised if Jurgen Klopp does go with him to start the game. I thought he looked pretty good when he came on as well. But this is what I've gone with. Darwin Núñez on the left and Harvey Elliott on the right. Whenever I think of Darwin Núñez on the left, my head straight away goes to Paddy Murphy, who absolutely hates people being played out of position. But I'm not so sure in our system Darwin off the left is really out of position. You've seen yourselves last night how well he ran the channel, how good he is at closing down. And what impressed me most was he didn't let his head drop when he missed that sitter. And that to me is a very telling sign of somebody who has what it takes, who doesn't give up, who doesn't sulk. Robbo said he was angry in the changing room. No problem with that. You should be angry after missing that chance. But he came out second half and he shut people up. He got his goal. He put in a good shift. I love having him in the team. And if it means we can get Mo central, then I'm all for having him left side. So Darwin Núñez on the left to me. Harvey Elliott on the right, and then of course up top through the centre, the Egyptian king himself, Mohamed Salah. What a goal last night to open the scoring for Mo. It all came from Hendo's delicious little outside of the foot pass, but Mo had an awful lot to do. He got himself an assist in the game as well. I love seeing Mo smile, love seeing him play with this passion that he seems to have again. It's great to see. So Mo for me through the centre. That's my 11. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I think we're going to give them a bit of a kicking. I don't want to, jinx anything. Leeds aren't in a good spot. It's a game under the lights at Anfield. I think it makes for a Liverpool win. That's my take on it. Anyway, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Please do drop a like on the video. And again, if you want to join us for the Goal Gifter game, with thanks to our friends at Circle at the weekend, do use the QR code on screen there now, or the link in the description. If you want to try it out for yourself as well, do use that code in the link. But there's also a free circle that's going to be taking place for the Fulham game, so you can check that out, give it a little try, and then come and join us for the main event on Saturday night. Talk to you guys soon. Much love. Bye bye.